because you just got off the stage and you gave a great presentation on how weather affects everything. And it was actually kind of a forecast on how big data is affecting our industry. A few words on that, David?
Well, I think that data has long been used to help understand behavior, but we're actually using it to understand emotion as well. And that's helping our advertisers build brands and real connections to everybody wherever they are. And of course, weather's an important data component of that.
Yeah, and it is surprising how emotional weather becomes and affects everything you do, from what you eat to what you wear and how you feel. It was a very interesting part of it.
It is. Well, I think we've learned that from our audience. Everyone who uses our 106 million mobile apps, or all the folks who watch us on television, they talk about the weather in terms of feeling. I feel like this, the weather feels like 38 degrees, I feel like going sledding. So it's natural that people are emotive when they're talking about the weather or thinking about the weather.
Yeah, and it's interesting how brands are starting to think about the weather. And Kurt, you're bringing storytelling into this whole exercise with weather. So how does that work?
Well, I think it's building on what David just shared. I mean, the data and the insight around it, we're helping brands think through what's the weather make people feel, how does it make them think, and we want to let them tell stories on the platform. I think most interesting right now actually is in the social space, where through Facebook Connect we've bumped your social graph up against the weather forecast, and we're seeing brands like Travelers and Duracell really connect to the human story every single day between people and the weather that they experience.
So the theme of the conference, obviously, big data, big ideas. You guys are melding them together beautifully. If you were going to forecast 10 years ahead, how will data have really changed the advertising and marketing business?
Listen, I think the winners are going to be those that use machine learning to do the basics and take humans out of the way. Our data runs a lot faster when we run it. We're big believers that programmatic doesn't mean that you have to reduce price. It actually raises price when people see the value. So we'll be doing a lot of things programmatically and a lot of things with machine learning on both the creative side and the media side. That'll leave the industry to really have bigger ideas that really take a stepwise, a big step forward in the way they're using data.